नमस्ते, कैसे हैं आप?
मैं
कैसे हैं
ठीक हूँ।
जरा?
मास्क उतार के करना है।
हाँ हाँ, अभी तो घर पे हो ना, आप ऑफिस में हो, सेफ हो, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है। कैसे हैं आप?
हमारे ऑफिस में भी हम लोग मास्क पहन के बैठते हैं।
The lockdown has kept you very busy. You had Pariksha and then you have Ashram.
Yeah, we have released Pariksha about 3 weeks ago, and now we have Ashram streaming on MX Player. So in fact, just before the lockdown started on 7th or 8th of February was my last day of shoot on this web series. And just as we came to Mumbai, we started hearing about the lockdown, and by 13th, 14th, it was all kind of like, in operation. So for a couple of weeks, of course, we had to adhere to the lockdown, but then we had to do this post-production, and slowly taking all precautions, we started the digital work, and here we are.
And I'm really, your usual suspects are not there. I mean, Ajay and all. You had a Bobby Deol, and I was quite surprised to see a combination of Prakash and Bobby Deol. And for how did that whole combination happen? And was Bobby himself taken aback when
Well,
you
yeah.
told him that you wanted him in your project? Or because
Yes,
Bobby,
yes, his personality grew over as we kept working on the character, and because we needed somebody handsome, somebody with good presence, somebody who would easily be believable, and because the character is kind of dark, it's gray and also white, all kinds of shades are there in this character. So I just thought of him and I called him over, and he was, initially surprised, but then very happy to play this character.
it's very unlike his personality or the image that he has, the character that he's playing probably in the
But
show.
that's the reason that I cast him.
But was he reluctant or he was okay? Yeah, let me do it because he's this comeback.
How would he was reluctant? Tell me.
No, I felt because he is very see, Bobby is a very soft spoken, somebody very lethargic, and of course he wants to make a comeback and he wants to do a lot of good work now because he had seen a lot of low in life. So he wants to do a lot of good work. Probably that could be the reason he's immediately jumped to the offer that you made to him. Of course, and
He does,
also he wanted to.
I mean, if he doesn't like a role, he's, every actor wants to be challenged. So this is a role which would challenge him. And I think, he just fell for it.
Where did you shoot this ashram? Where did you shoot?
Well, we shot in UP, and it's in a fictitious place called Kashipur.
And how fictitious is your story? Because most of the stories till now, what I know is always derived from real life, somewhere. It could be a newspaper clipping. Also, it could happen in real life. Also, what is Ashram all about? Ashram is a fictitious story. It has a root somewhere. Does it have a root somewhere in real
Well,
life
it
too?
has in terms of like the faith and belief that we have in our society, and very innocent, unsuspecting people putting that faith into hands of quacks and criminals who masquerade as, some kind of gurus and babas. And once they get the popularity and get the power, they use it, abuse it, and they exploit, and create a web from which it's difficult to come out. So the story was very elaborately written. It's a Habib Fazil story by the platform itself, MX. They brought this story to me, and I found it interesting. And then, of course, it developed.
But does a web series give you more liberty than cinema? Do you think? Because in terms of the free hand, the way you want to tell your story, there is nothing at the back of your mind. This may come into trouble. Or this may have because you and censor board ka to Choli da, what do you call? I don't know what the word to be used, but har baar hota. But because it was a web series, you had the liberty to do things the way you wanted to do, or didn't? I didn't have to think twice before कि ये रखूं नहीं रखूं, ये दिक्कत आ जाएगी, ऐसा कभी हुआ? Or it is tell your story.
Bharti, that all the problems that I have with people, with units, or with the censor board, they are all before the film gets released. Once the film gets released, then there's never a problem. Which goes to prove that I do use my freedom of expression, but I use it with responsibility. I understand and I know what the society would accept. And no matter what freedom you give me, I will continuously use it with that restriction. I will not go, I will not cross the Lakshman Rekha. This is a film which deals with dharma, which deals with religion being misused, being defamed, and I, being a Hindu, a practitioner, a kind of a believer, who I know the importance of our gurus, sons, Devi Devtas, rituals, and of course the spiritual treasure that we have. I understand the value of it, and I am, like many others, or most of the people, I'm miffed that it is brought to such defame, and our gurus and sons are their reputation gets constantly tarnished by these fake babas.
The say Baba, I mean by the how to continue.
And this subject, of course, primarily deals with the common people who put their faith into somebody who can speak well, somebody who is dark inside.
It's like the Asaram Bapus of the world. Are you hinting at that?
I have consciously not based this on anybody's life, because the lives of all our gurus and sons and babas, they are all in public domain. There is nothing new you can talk about them. This is our story of ashram is far more elaborately kind of like intertwined with the police, the farmer, the common man, the politician, the business people, the kind of like youth, the today's modern culture, the whole kind of fashion industry, all the works, like how they all get involved to feed on each other. That's it.
Tell me about now with the government giving us the SOPs, and cinemas probably may open by September. They say, we don't know. But what do you think? Now, have filmmakers like you started thinking of content that will be suiting the OTT? How do you, has your way of making cinema or thinking stories slowly shifting? Because OTT is taken, is now on a is on the forefront. People are not talking about theaters right now. Like OTT पे है, straight to OTT की बातें करें, we'll do that. Or how have you taken this whole? Because two of your shows, in fact, one is a show and one is a film, has released on OTT. What is your take on this? Do films have
film,
to?
As far as web series is concerned, that's meant only for OTT.
Yeah, correct, right.
But when we talk about films, I mean, why should you think in terms of making films only for OTT, films for cinema? And there is a parallel option available. Like, any films can run in cinemas and still come on OTT. Or if there is an opportunity and good opportunity to release kind of like, give it a prime release on the OTT, that is also possible. We did that with Pariksha. I think, clarity will really happen when both the options are running parallelly. At this point of time, it's very difficult to fathom. It's very difficult to, because, even if you shoot content for OTT, you have to shoot it like a film.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's what people expect. So why not, why think about OTT just like as a prime medium? Some people have scopes of films which are kind of smaller in nature, where logistic is not so big. those subjects can be thought for OTTs. But I'm still not very sure, very clear about it, unless and until cinema and OTT, both of them run parallelly, or we have seen some movement of films on OTT, because now some bigger films are also being released on OTT. So just wait for some time.
Economics, what about the economics? Has the calculations changed or the economics changed?
Of course, because OTT will give you a fixed price, and cinema, of course, gives you the latitude of, success, which exponentially kind of like, translates into money. So that risk is always there,
Are you all happy with the SOPs offered by the government? Are people, you think people are going to adhere to the SOPs that have been mentioned? People follow those norms?
Well, you can't be happy with the restrictions, because if they work out, but then there is no option, and safety is of utmost importance. So we have to follow the SOPs, and I hope that soon we kind of like wean ourselves away from the SOP Raj.
When are you starting to shoot something? Are you planning to shoot something in the pipeline very
We
soon?
Shoot something post 15th of January, but let's see how it works out.
And I think more than 35 years, of almost 40 years in the industry. How many years? You started with documentary, is it? Television documentary. 35 के तो ऊपर हो गया होगा ना?
पता नहीं यार, याद नहीं है.
तो क्या जर्नी को एक लाइन में क्या बोलोगे आप अपनी जर्नी को?
मैं तो अभी पहली फिल्म बना रहा हूँ. अगली फिल्म जो है,
कौन सी वाली पहली फिल्म है आपकी?
जो भी बनाता हूँ,
न्यू नॉर्मल की पहली फिल्म.
जो भी बनाता हूँ वो मेरी पहली फिल्म ही होती है. हर रोज मेरी शूटिंग का पहला दिन ही होता है. तो जो पीछे बना दिया, वो कितने साल बनाए, क्या बनाए, वो तो खत्म हो गई बात ना. अभी आगे की बात करो ना.
Tell me about actor, the actor in you. When we used, because I think, how many films have you done as an actor, and or kitne offers as an actor?
Constantly working on the actor Prakash Jha, and I have to admit, I have completed a film with me as a principal character, which has been directed by a first-time director, and that film is now just about to be launched into the festival circuit. So I shall be talking to Bharti about that film, pretty soon, maybe in about a fortnight.
So I'll travel to my festival also in New Jersey.
Why not?
Yeah, thank you. Tell me, अभी देखो, ये इतना बात होते एक बात और आई है कि now obviously because you are, I don't know whether I should be, I hope you answer the question about Sushant, the whole thing that is happening now. What do you have to say about that and this? Because whether it is the insider or the outsider contour, things that keep discussing. But I'm not basically talking about Sushant, I'm talking about this whole discussion about insider, outsider. You have worked with the insiders and you have worked with the outsiders. You have seen it.
Who am I? Am I an insider or outsider?
You are now probably, for people outside, I think you are become an insider now.
Right. So जब तक ट्रेन में आप चढ़े नहीं हैं, तब तक आप आउटसाइडर हैं. उसी ट्रेन में जैसे ही आप चढ़ जाते हैं, आप इनसाइडर हो जाते हैं. जैसे आप इनसाइडर हो जाते हैं, तो आप प्लेटफॉर्म पे जो आदमी खड़ा है अगले स्टेशन पे चढ़ने वाला, आप आसानी से उसको अंदर आने नहीं देते. जब आप चढ़ रहे थे तो आपको भी दिक्कत हुई थी. तो ये इनसाइडर आउटसाइडर का बड़ा थिन लाइन है हमारी फिल्म में, फिल्म इंडस्ट्री के अंदर में. I am sure that there are difficulties which are natural, there are difficulties which are created, there are difficulties which is because there are cliques or a group of people working together, actors, directors, producers, etc., and they usually don't let people from outside come. So it's not only the outsider. They won't let somebody like me who's not in the group, they won't let me enter inside. So even if I am an insider, it doesn't happen. You know it very well.
Yeah, I cannot get into that particular.
Makes somebody successful. It's the audience. It's the audience who are today realizing the thing about the outsider and the insider. And tomorrow, if I do make a film with a completely fresh face, who has worked hard, who has prepared well, and who, according to me, is the best cast, I hope and I expect that people will come and watch the film on the merit of it.
I think this
because
whole,
because most of the time, you know, the audience goes for big cast or known cast or cast which is there from the family. So the younger people or the fresher people, they get neglected. They don't get the opportunity. So the people who are creating projects run to the people whose, you know, popularity is there in this audience.
But do you think things have changed?
Things will change. Things will change here in the industry, and things will also change in the mindset of the audience for better times.
And you think this is the Sushant incident has changed people's perspective out there, whether it is the audience or people in general, or that for that matter, the industry?
I have no idea. I haven't researched. I don't know. It only time will tell if people have changed. You know, we just have to wait and watch. But in my mind, you know, I also find very difficult, you know, sometimes to get very big, busy actors for working in my movies, because, you know, they most of them have started, although they are individual, they have started working like a studio. You know, it is the star who creates the project, who gets it funded, and who sells it. You know, the producer hardly has any job to do apart from arranging the unit and the buying tickets for traveling and, you know, arranging food. The producer really doesn't do anything.
Production executive का काम हो जाता है उनका. But you have worked with the Ajay Devgan and Ranbir Kapoor and Mr. Bachchan.
Yeah.
So were they different or difficult on set, or did they have those?
No, it's happened during these, you know, past, say, few years, past 10 years or so, with the corporates coming in with this, the television channels kind of like almost buying the rights of every actor, and kind of like, you know, booking them for, like, you know, several years. Whatever films you do, you'll get this much. So that has made things difficult for independent filmmakers like me to kind of set up projects with bigger actors. It's not easy for me, really. So I like to work. Like I worked with Adil, and I loved doing that film Pariksha, which has been loved by people. I would like to work with newer people, fresher people, and people who I wouldn't kind of like, you know, have to bother about taking care, and kind of like, you know, it doesn't matter whether I earn a little less or more, but, you know, the peace and the happiness which you get while working, that's more important.
What do you have to tell to people, especially actors, artists, technicians, who are aspiring to be part of the industry, but this lockdown has bogged them down, has dented their spirit, and with, of course, things really slowly opening up? What do you tell them to keep their, you know, some kind of a reassurance? कुछ बोलना चाहेंगे आप उस पे? Because people are
हम सब समझ रहे हैं, और I'll only say this much, that, you know, hold on, guys. This time will pass. You know, it will be fine. We'll find some way. You know, don't get desperate. Don't get depressed. We just have to kind of like, you know, sail through this time. As simple as that.
So when do we get to see Rajniti 2? Working on the script, are you?
The script is almost ready. हर प्रोजेक्ट का टाइम होता है, वो हो जाएगा, होगा जरूर.
Thank you very much, sir. Take care. Bye bye. See you.
You too. Bye bye. Bye bye.
Okay, sir. Bye, sir.